Hello, and welcome back to another session of Ravenloft. Last we left off, the party had just finished a conversation with Haslick, who is the leader of a very powerful wizard who is the leader of the domain of Haslin, and he had asked for the party's help with two different tasks. One was to help one of his apprentices, Eleni, with an issue that she was having with a purple worm named Grave Drinker. The other was to go and track down an apprentice that stole something of great value from Haslick. Party decided that based on the nature of what these tasks were, that the more pressing matter was going to be to help Eleni with Gravedrinker. So Haslick teleported them to the Mound of the Worm, to kind of to the outskirts of it. So you guys got to the Mound of the Worm, and it was kind of a barren landscape of just holes in the ground everywhere. Looked like the purple worms had kind of ravaged this area. The ground was interesting. It was not like ground like you would typically see, even like rocky ground. It was more like rock from, the middle of the earth. Was like transplanted to the surface almost. But you guys started making your way and were beset upon by a couple of purple worms because you guys are not very stealthy. Luckily, with a nice banish, you were able to turn the tides down to just one worm. But then, in a moment of maybe forgetfulness, Ericos decided that casting a thunderstorm that goes boom would be a good idea, thus attracting all of the purple worms for about, what was it, like 500 feet around? Something like that, to them. So a couple more came out. You guys were able to elude them for the most part. I believe you guys ended up killing, 2 worms total, and then you were able to run from the rest.
Yep.
So it worked out a lot better than it could have, because those purple worms are nasty. They are very, very just bloodthirsty, vicious, mindless creatures.
Inside and out.
Yes. Oz did a really good job of kind of keeping them in check with some intelligence saving throw spells, which they have almost no intelligence, so that worked in your guys' favor quite a bit. But, you guys were able to escape and make your way towards the Obsidian Dome kind of in the center of this area. That looks like it just kind of shoots up out of the ground. So, you guys made your way towards that. Luckily, with no further purple worm incursions or anything like that. So you guys made your way into, you found a passage probably about 30-40 feet up into the Obsidian Passage. So you guys climbed up and entered that. And after just a little ways of being in there, you came across a Mind Flayer and his pet Behir, which you guys dispatched fairly easily. It wasn't too bad. And that was where we left off. So you guys are alone once again in the Obsidian tunnels. What would you like to do?
Is anybody in desperate, like if I look around, is anybody looking there in desperate need of healing after that last battle? I just don't remember. I mean, am I the only one who got their ass handed to him? Then yeah, we're good then.
Yeah, Echo's good.
All right.
And I think we already checked the body, right, if I recall?
I believe so, yes.
Yes, because I got in my notes, a flowing, glorious red cape.
Yep. That's right. He's got the cape from the Mind Flayer.
Yes, my memory is officially jogged. Does it look like there's an exit out of this room, or outside of the one we came of course?
There's a tunnel kind of leading that continues off this way and then turns up. Also, kind of looking around the room, you do see signs of a little bit of habitation. There are a couple of I don't really know if Mind Flayers sleep, but we're gonna say they do. So there's a couple of probably like 3 little areas where it looks like it's kind of been dug out a little for like a little sleeping area.
And if I recall, the Behir was digging at some part of the wall.
Yeah, he was just digging into this wall up here.
I'm gonna go over and take a look just to see if I find anything.
Okay. Yeah, you don't see anything. He wasn't digging very successfully. Behirs aren't really like burrowing creatures, so he was just kind of. It's like when the dogs get the zoomies and they chase their own tail. That seems kind of like maybe that's what the Behir was doing. just
Gotcha.
had a little bit of energy and decided that he was going to scratch at the walls.
Well, do we want to keep moving?
Yep.
I assume I shouldn't lead the way, or I will be disallowed from leading the way.
Yeah, Eric also go first.
I'll allow you to lead the way.
And Oz would happily do it, but
Alright, the tunnel goes up. And then looks like it cuts to the left.
When I get to this point, can I just stop and take a minute to listen?
Yeah, go ahead and make a perception check.
I'll take the second roll.
Okay. Just a second, I'm just measuring something. Okay, so that is... Okay. You do not hear anything other than a slight drip, drip, drip of water kind of dripping onto the ground just a little ways up ahead.
What can I see when I get over here?
Oh, come on, let me reveal the areas. The pathway goes down.
Anybody getting deja vu for the other tunnel we chased?
where our lives are in danger, or
Yes. And
Yeah.
yes.
Oh, you mean the tunnel at the Vampire Slayer?
Yep.
Hey, there hasn't been any hallucinatory terrain yet.
far as
I'd
we
like
know.
to get to like about here. We got this little flat stretch.
Okay.
Lyric, can you just come up and take a just look ahead and see if you can see anything? Just, I doubt there's any traps, but just take a look at the makeout. Just see if there, you can make out anything turning different or anything. And just, Ericos is getting exceedingly nervous.
Okay.
Do you want me to cast Detect Magic as well, if we take 10 minutes?
Sure. Yeah, Ericos is getting really nervous.
I'll start ritually casting Detect Magic.
Okay. So you guys are going to hold on for a minute and do that.
Yeah, let Lyric take a look visually just to see if there's anything
Yeah.
unusual in this area.
What are you looking for specifically, Lyric, and how are you going about it?
So I guess the makeup of the tunnel we've seen so far, it's been like continuous stone, basically continuous obsidian, right?
Yeah, it's obsidian all around you, and then there's, kind of these pathways kind of carved through the obsidian.
Okay, so then the main thing I would want to look for would be any like seams or gaps in the walls or floor or ceiling, or anything that might be anything that looks like it could be like carved or man-made that doesn't look natural.
Okay. Yeah, go ahead and make an investigation check. Okay, that's good. Yeah, so I mean the obsidian's not perfect, so there are little seams and cracks and stuff in it here and there. You don't find anything man-made, and you don't see any traps, at least in this stretch. But it's not like there's little cracks in the obsidian where you can like stick a hand or an arm in and stuff like that. It's not like just a pure wall of just smooth like obsidian walls or anything like that. It's a little more natural looking than that. It would be like if you're in a regular rock cave, and there's little fissures and stuff like that through it. It looks like that. It looks like a cave just made out of obsidian.
And when detect magic finishes up, I imagine I probably can't detect things on the other side of the wall since it's a lot of stone and all that fun stuff.
Yeah,
but,
it's a lot of obsidian in between you and the next side.
But once it's done, I'll just keep an eye in front of me to just in case I detect anything in the tunnel that we're in.
Okay. Because it's like, what, a foot of stone blocks detect magic?
Something like that. So it's 1 foot of stone, an inch of metal, a thin sheet of lead, or 3 feet of wood or dirt. So.
Gotcha. Okay. Cool.
All right. Lyric, anything interesting, or are we okay to go?
And no, it's like a
Just looks the same.
tunnel.
All right.
All these pockets are just natural formations, as far as I can tell.
All right. Ericos moves forward.
So let me back up just a little bit. The tunnels that you in definitely look like they were burrowed out. They look kind of the same as the holes that you guys saw from the purple worms. So it looks like probably the purple worms made these actual holes, like the actual tunnels themselves, but like other than that it looks normal. There's nothing like man-made that you see or anything.
Okay, cool.
All right, going to the corner, it looks like it bends back up the other way. And let's see. That's probably going to be a good point to have everyone go ahead and make perception checks.
All right, good night, everybody. See you in 2 weeks.
And these are strictly auditory, so if anybody has anything that gives you, like, advantage on hearing. 19. Ericos, you hear some faint sounds, but it's hard to make out exactly what it is. You just kind of hear some scuffling, and it's bounced off so many walls by the time it gets to you, and with the echoes and everything, it's just kind of a faint whisper of something, and you have no idea what it is.
Yeah, Ericos will do this. He's not going to say anything. He's going to try to give his party a clue as to something. So he'll tap his ear, and then he'll point that way. He doesn't really know what that means either. So
no one does.
No one does. But he's trying.
Yeah, other than even paying attention.
Yeah, that sounds about right. All right, here we go.
Yeah, the rest of them probably didn't even notice you.
That's exactly right. He doesn't really know what the hell he's doing.
Alright, so you get up there, and it starts kind of just winding back and forth in front of you. And you can see down a little ways. Once you guys get to where Ericos is, everybody go ahead and make one more perception check. Last chance. Well, those are better. Okay. Oz, Ericos, and Echo, you definitely hear something now. Oz, it's not very clear to you because of the echoes and it bouncing off of so many walls, but you definitely hear something. The sound of maybe you hear like some thuds and the sound of metal on rock, maybe. Ericos and Echo, you hear it much clearer. It sounds like there is a fight going on somewhere up ahead of you.
Okay. Ericos is just gonna look at Echo and point ahead and start moving quicker.
The sounds are getting much louder now. Like,
yeah, I want to go.
Much louder.
I'm not planning on stopping until I can see the source of the sounds.
Okay. Well, you would get to about there, and you would be able to see into the next room. That would be about what you can see. You see some dark-skinned dwarves that appear to be fighting some illithids, some mind flayers. And there is just a vicious battle going on. Let me roll some perception checks real quick. You guys weren't being sneaky, were you? You were just...
No. We were just moving pretty quick.
Yeah, you were just moving.
I mean, it's kind of a rhetorical question anyway.
Yeah, for real. Which one is it? This one in the middle says something in a language that you don't understand and kind of points at you. And yeah, that's all that happens for now. What are you guys doing?
I'd like to cast a spell.
Okay. So you're casting a spell. What is everyone else's first reaction to coming upon this battle?
From where I'm standing, would I even be able to see the illithids?
You could see... No, you cannot see an illithid from where you are.
And do the non-illithids, do they look outwardly hostile to us?
Not to you, not currently. Their attention is not on you. It is on, their attention is on something that is down here and up here.
Okay. I will prep a firebolt to when I see something that isn't any of the figures that I can see.
Okay.
Yeah, I would be pulling out an arrow to shoot at one of the illithids.
Gotcha.
Echo has no idea. He kind of wants them to stop fighting each other. So he's just gonna inhale and then scream at the top of his lungs, "Stop fighting!"
Okay.
Sorry, guys.
That's perfect. I'd expect nothing else.
What spell are you casting, Ericos?
Bless on everybody. I'll put it at second level to get all four of us.
Okay. So we'll say your bless goes off. This one in the middle kind of like points at all of you, says something in a language. None of you speak Undercommon, do you?
Not me.
Okay.
No, sir.
Okay, I did not think so. And you see the dwarves immediately begin to kind of collapse ranks. And look like they are trying to do a tactical retreat upon seeing new whatever. They have no idea who you guys are, if you're aligned with the illithids or whatever. So they kind of get into a group and look to be moving back, kind of, you know, getting each other's backs and stuff like that. And then you see actually that one doesn't move. You see some illithid kind of move into frame here. So Oz, if you wanted to shoot a firebolt at one of them, you definitely can. Just let me know which color.
Probably be the blue one, since that was the first one that moved. So
yeah, 17, I believe, will hit. Yeah, that'll hit. So 12 damage. Okay, so you were all blessed. You haven't quite done anything yet, and there is just this big old jumble mismatch. Let's go ahead and... Are you guys planning on jumping into the fight?
Ericos is.
Yeah,
okay.
Lyric is too.
Okay. Well, if you guys are going to plan on jumping into the fight, then we are going to have to roll initiative with everything. So let me get the turn order. Oh, it's already out. Okay, you guys can go ahead and roll initiative, and you're going to have to give me a minute because this is like 15 creatures.
The casters are moving faster than the agile people today.
It's happening right now.
What is going on?
The mind flayers still have fucking Erico spooked. He's like, I'm gonna kill something. This place gives him the willies.
To be fair, Echo's not agile. He's just very clumsy.
He's athletic, to say the least.
He's like Buzz Lightyear. He falls in style.
That's fair. I'm just happy I got over 8 on initiative. It makes my whole night.
And I apologize in advance. This might be a little bit slow and clunky, but I don't really know a great way to run this many things in a quicker way, so
No, it's gonna be fine.
you'll just have to deal with it.
It's already surprised me. I did not expect to see something like this.
Oh yeah, that's the... No, that's that guy, so let's do that guy. That's what those were. Oh, wow. Alright, I think that's everything. Besides this guy. Oh, man, that guy. And what are... I need to look up... Okay, they have good passive perception. So, you guys definitely notice that the Illithid, notice that you are here. Like, they've been turning around and kind of looking at you. They are not surprised by you at all. I'm just decluttering the map here so we can see everything real quick. Okay, but I think we are ready. Alright, that is going to bring us to the top of the round to this guy. Who... shrinks down and then disappears. Just because I have too much stuff to keep track of, I'm keeping him on the map, but that little ninja symbol means that you can't see him, so. Oz, you are up.
Trying to Try not to hit any of our dwarven potential allies. Yeah, I'm going to cast Vitriolic Sphere.
Okay.
And I think if I cast it right here, I think I won't hit any dwarves, but I should be able to get the red, blue, and unmarked Illithid, I believe. It's a 20 radius sphere, so...
Okay. So if it's right there... Yep, it won't get the dwarf. I think... I think you'd have better luck getting that one, and that one than you would the red one. Because I think if you get the red one, you're going to also be getting this guy.
Okay. Then I will...
So you can cast it like down here and get the 3 bottom ones.
Okay, then I will move to there. Yeah, and cast it in such a way that I would get those 3.
Okay.
So it is a dexterity saving throw of 17 that they need to beat.
Dexterity. Let's see.
Oh, and let me make sure it goes off, of course.
That's an 8. It's a 16. And another 16. They all fail. So that's blue, green, and unmarked.
So they take
28
acid damage, and then they'll take another 5d4 at the start of their turns, I think.
Okay, cool. That's wicked.
End of its next turn. So, do you want me to just roll the 5d4 now and just have that for when it's the end of their turn?
Yeah, sure, you can. Just remind me that they take that damage at the end of their turns, if you can. Okay, so another 10. Okay, cool. Okay.
And that'll be my turn.
Gotcha. That is going to take us to some Mind Flayers. This one is going to step there and is going to do a Mind Blast. Actually, it's going to step to there. It's going to eat an attack of opportunity from this guy, if I can find him. It's a natural 1. That's going to miss. The second attack was a natural 20. Okay, so 60-foot cone is going to get that guy, that guy, that guy, that guy, that guy. Not that guy, but that guy. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of them. Fuck. This is a lot of saving throws I have to make now. Okay. Oh. Interesting. This is stunned. Okay. Oh, that's funny. This guy is immune to paralyzed, but not stunned. Okay, so let me roll the damage real quick. 28 damage. And it's an intelligence saving throw. Yeah. This guy. That guy rolls an 18. So he is only going to take half damage. Which is 9, 14. That guy is Despot. He rolls a 15, which is going to succeed, so he only takes half damage. Orange. That's a 6. He is going to take full damage and be stunned. Oh, okay, cool. And then who do I have left? This guy and the Screamer. That's a natural 20. Oh, I forgot to mark these guys in color. Let's do red and blue on those guys. So we've got red. 5. So he takes 14. And then 1 Screamer, who's more than likely gonna fail. Yeah. Okay, that is his turn. This one is going to move up to there and is going to attempt to extract the brain of the one in front of him. So you see its tentacles and kind of spread out, and this proboscis-like beak is kind of hiding behind it, and the tentacles go to wrap around the head of this poor stunned creature, and that's a 17 to hit, which misses. I don't think stunned affects your armor class. Let me double check.
I think it just gives advantage, I believe, right?
Yeah, it just gives advantage.
Oh, attack rolls have advantage. Okay, let me roll one more time.
Dude's got a thick skull.
Oh, actually, I already rolled advantage. It rolled a 17 and an 18, and an 18 is what he needs to hit. Holy shit. Okay, so this guy takes 75 points of piercing damage, and his brain is ripped from his head, and he is no longer. As you see its skull just crumple in, the brain gets sucked out, and the guy just goes down dead. And the tentacles just start kind of waving around all happy All right.
And then he takes 10 acid damage at the end of his turn.
Gotcha, thank you. purple is going to... Fuck, I hate having to roll this many saving throws, but this is totally what they would do. He is going to Mind Blast these 3. So, let me roll for these now. That's a natural 20. Let me roll for damage real quick. 31. Oh, and you know what? It was red. I'm just marking the ones that have to recharge their Mind Blast here. He fails, and Keeper of the Flame. Keeper of the Flame succeeds. So we've got blue. 15. Got pink, who failed. And then we've got flame, who succeeded. Oh yeah, this guy moved to there. Alright, that is their turns. That's gonna bring us to this guy, who takes out, he's wearing, like, full plate mail helmet. He's got a big hammer on his, like, resting on his shoulder, and a big metal shield. He, all of a sudden, just grows to more than twice his size, and is going to try to club this this Mind Flayer in front of him. That's a 25 to hit. It's a 26 to hit. And an 11 to hit. Okay, so let's... We've got the 25, which did 18. And that one, which did 15. Oh yeah, he hits him pretty hard. Next is this guy. Who is going to move over to there. He moves to there and takes this this like staff that he has that has it's got like a bit of flame on the end. Here, I'll show you guys kind of what it looks like. Just so you can see. He takes that and kind of points it out, and a burst of flame just erupts from this staff and is going to catch this one and this one as it gouts out in a 15-foot cone away from him. So they need to make dexterity saving throws. 11 is a fail. And 8 is a fail. So they both take... Ooh, that's actually a good damage roll. 13 points of fire damage. The green one looks injured. This guy is stunned. So he is just going to remake his saving throw. 15, holy shit, he succeeds. I was not expecting that. But that is that's the end of his turn. This guy is okay, so he is going to... What can he do? He is likewise going to enlarge himself, and he is going to... He's seen this green guy take a few hits, so he's going to get in... He's going to get in on that and try to stab this guy with his short sword a couple times. It's only 8 to hit. And another 8 to hit. Jesus Christ. Okay. Alright, Ericos.
Ericos is moving up to here, and then he's going to Sacred Flame green as well.
Okay, so that's a dex saving throw.
Oh, the first one. I clicked it twice accidentally.
So 7 radiant?
Yep.
Okay, dex. That's a 4. Alright, anything else?
Nope, that's it.
Okay.
Oh, wait. Was I going to do something else? Oh, yeah, I want to bring up my spiritual
weapon?
hammer.
Okay,
Yeah.
I figured, but that's why I was asking if there was
that was the
anything
plan
else.
in the beginning, and then I just lost it. And we'll put that one on blue for sure.
Controlled by Ericos. Okay, you can move it now, so wherever you want it.
Cool, that's good right where it is.
Okay. That guy's dead, so Echo.
All right. Echo doesn't really like the way that guy ate that guy's brain. All right, so blue mind flayer's dead, you said?
What?
Or no?
No, did you see my spiritual weapon hit on blue, Luke?
Oh, no, I didn't. 23 hits.
Oh, 9 force.
That one is looking wounded as well.
I think he was talking about one of the dwarf that was dead. It was his turn, and he skipped him. I think that's what he's talking about, Echo.
Yeah, one of the dwarves is dead, and I was skipping his turn. This guy there, the one that got his brain eaten.
Makes sense. I'm a bonus action aggressive, and use my movement to get up to the blue mind flayer.
Alrighty. The blue one or the green one that ate the brain?
Go for the green one. That thing's freaking me out.
Alright. Yeah, go for it. Yeah, 30 will hit. $19 will hit. Ooh, nice.
And Echo's gonna yell at it, spit that out! That's gonna be my turn.
Okay. Which color am I missing here? Orange. Alright, that is going to bring us to this guy. who is going to move to there. And he is going to cast Sacred Flame on this guy. And then he is also going to bring a spiritual weapon out. So I need that guy to make a dex saving throw. He succeeds on the dex saving throw. But let's see if this spiritual weapon can hit.
Oh shit, I forgot to roll for my spiritual weapon, dude. The D10.
Oh, yeah. Do that real quick. His spiritual weapon is going to miss. I'm going to roll a D10 for him too quick. Nope, he's good. Okay, so both of his things miss. That's going to take us to the blue guy. Yeah. It's going to reach out with its tentacles towards you, Echo. That is only a 16 to hit.
Miss.
You are very lucky, sir. Alright. Now to this guy.
And blue takes 10 damage at the end of his turn.
Gotcha, thank you. Interesting. So this guy here kind of appears to be the leader of the dwarves, and he sees that you all appear to be attacking the Illithid with them, so he lets out a cry and in a language you don't understand, and he is going to move up to there, and he is going to make 4 attacks on this purple one. Natural fucking 1. 22 to hit. So he doesn't have any weapons on him. He has no shield, no weapons, just these big metal gauntlets and big metal boots. And he goes up and just starts wailing on this Illithid, just punching them. And then he punches twice, hits once, and then he brings his foots up and tries to stomp on the thing. The first stomp hits. Second stomp is a natural 1. Holy shit, 2 natural 1s. Okay, so that is 33 points of damage. But that's going to take us to Lyric, who I don't think has ever had to wait so long for his turn before.
Oh my god. Oh, it's time. Okay. I am going to move to the opposite wall, just get a little bit of a better view, and as I walk through the tunnel, kind of in one smooth motion, I pull 4 arrows out of my quiver and start firing. I'm going to use Fighting Spirit, so these attacks will all be Sharpshooter and at advantage.
Okay. Which one are you aiming at?
First one's going to be at green.
Gotcha. Yeah, that'll hit. So 21. Green goes down with an arrow through its neck.
Second attack is going to be at blue.
Okay. Yeah, 28 will hit. For 22. Okay.
A action surge. We're going to go for blue again.
Gotcha. 20 will hit.
Oh, sorry. Is he still up?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, last attack, blue again then.
Okay. 26 will hit. He is barely up.
Oh, fuck. Okay. Well, that's it. That's my turn.
Close. You did a lot of damage.
Yep.
Okay. That's going to bring us to the Screamer. If I can find them. I've just got so many tabs open and they all just start with Durgar. They don't start with the name of what it is. So I've just got like 10 tabs that say Durgar, so I'm having to like click through each one to be like, which one is this? There it is. That's probably not gonna... He's just gonna come up here and join the party on purple. And this one is holding like a drill. And he takes the drill and tries to drill into the side of this purple illithid. 8 is going to miss, unfortunately. No drilling for him. Okay, this one that seems to be in like a metal bodysuit and has like one mechanical arm is a claw and the other one is a giant hammer, kind of like waddles up to this orange illithid, tries to grab it with the claw, and then tries to smash it with the hammer. 10 is going to miss, the claw is going to miss, and then he tries to hammer him. That's a natural 20. For 22 damage. Yeah, that's the correct math. Okay. Now we've got the orange one. Fuck. They do not like how this is going. I need to... Yep, that's probably what's gonna happen. It, reaches a hand out like this towards this guy wearing heavy plate mail, the red one, and he needs to make a wisdom saving throw. That is a fail. You see him kind of slump for a second, and then he gets up and gets his weapon at the ready. Alright, now it's going to be this guy's turn. Yep. Sorry about this, guys.
Sorry, not sorry.
Never like it when that's said.
All right. All of a sudden, Ericos, you feel something kind of appear in front of you. You can just kind of feel the air like whoosh on your face. It's as if like something sprung up in front of you. So you kind of reach your hand out and your hand gets stopped by something, but you can't see what it is. It's just nothing is there, but your hand can't pass through it.
Okay.
And then that's going to take us here.
That guy takes 10 damage at the end of his turn.
Gotcha, thank you. This one turns to... Oh, you know what? This guy shouldn't have had a turn. He was stunned. Okay, so we'll put him there then. So this one is going to... turn towards his friend here. And is going to enlarge himself. And is going to make... three attacks on his friend. With his Psychic Attuned Hammer. It's a 15. What's this guy's AC? 15. $13 and 10. Oh wow, only one hits. So that is 21 damage. That guy is not looking so good. And that's going to bring us back to the top of the order to our little invisible friend here. Now what the fuck is he going to do? Yeah, the little ankle biter is going to move over to here, seeing that this guy cast a spell, and he is going to try to attack him with his Mind Poison Dagger. Look how pretty this guy is.
Can't tell if that's his face or if he's like wearing a skull. Or...
Yeah, who knows? Oh, and then let me roll to see if his invisibility recharges. It does. Okay, cool. All right.
I think the Mind Flayers might be the good guys.
That's a 22 to hit on the first one. Let's see the second one. Second one is only a 12. So so that's 14 damage. And Mr. What's-His-Face has to make a Constitution saving throw. That is a success. Close, but it was a success. All right, Oz, you are up.
So I would assume Detect Magic is still up right now.
Yeah, Detect Magic is still up, and you can sense a wall of magic, evocation magic.
Okay. Well, I'm going to cast Dispel Magic at 4th level.
Nothing happens.
Nothing happens?
Nothing happens.
Let's see if you even went. Okay, went off it. Okay, so. Alright. I'm gonna. And it's kind of like right in front of Ericos.
Yeah, it's right in front of Ericos.
This is going to be really dumb, but I'm going to walk up alongside Ericos and reach my hand forward.
Okay.
To see if something stops it.
Yeah. Yeah, something does stop it. Your hand, it's like hitting a wall. Though you don't see anything, it's like your hand hits a wall. A very smooth wall.
Okay. Well, I'll let Ericos know that Detect Magic didn't work. And I will call back to Lyric saying that...
You mean Dispel Magic?
Yeah, Dispel Magic didn't work. And I'll call back to Lyric to tell him that his arrows probably won't go through. He can try, but they probably won't go through.
Okay. Cool.
And can we still hear stuff coming from on the other side of the wall, or is it...
That's a good question.
...kind of muffled?
It doesn't say anything about sound, so I'll say that, yeah, you can still hear everything through. It just, nothing physically can go through it.
And I will quickly call out to Echo, let him know we can't. He's on his own, outside of everyone else on that side. And then it's my turn.
Okay. Alright, that's going to take us to the red one, who is going to roll to recharge. Does not recharge. Yeah. He is going to cast a spell on the guy in front of him. So that's a Constitution saving throw. Ooh, he fails. The one in front of the red illithid all of a sudden starts floating up into the air until his head is at the ceiling. There is not really a good... We'll do that one. He is floating. He is levitating. That is its turn. Green is dead. That's going to take us to purple. Purple is going to roll to recharge. Recharges. He's going to take the attack of opportunity from the Mr. Pink, who is a screamer, who has one of those drills. 17 is going to hit, so he gets hit with the drill. And he is going to Psychic Scream down this way. So it's going to hit this one, this one, this one, this one, this one, and this one. Right, those are all within 60 feet. Alright, fuck. Sorry about all these saving throws, guys. This is just totally what they would do, so...
It's all good, man.
You good,
All
man?
good.
Honestly, it's interesting to see a battle like this play out once in a while.
Okay, so those are intelligence saving throws. So we've got... That's a 12. That is a fail. Oh, let me roll the damage real quick so I know what I'm working with here. 19. That's a more reasonable damage roll for this. Alright, then we've got Mr. Screamer with a 12. Pink. Then we've got Red. Who succeeds, of course, the one that's mind control succeeds. So he takes 9 damage. But that might trigger another saving throw from him. I'll check in a second. We've got the second Screamer. 14 is going to fail by 1. And he is dead. That's exactly how many HP he had left. So this one just clutches his head, blood begins to run out of his ears and nose, and he just collapses over dead. And then we've got this guy, who succeeds. Alright. That is his turn. That's gonna bring us to this guy who is going... Oh, let me reread and dispel and see if they get to makes a new wisdom saving throw. Okay. $17, it drops. He is no longer... Oh, wait. I was looking... Yeah, I'm doing the right thing. Okay, no longer mind-controlled, and then we are at this guy's turn, so he is going to roll another intelligence saving throw to see if the Mind Blast drops on him. That's a 13. That's not going to do it. That's going to bring us up to this guy, the Zerorn. He is going to enlarge, and he is going to move to there, and he is going to try to stab Mr. Orange guy with his Fire Lance. With advantage, because he is now flanking with his red buddy. And still misses by 1. Cool. That's his turn. That guy's dead. Alright. Stone Guard time. He is surrounded, and oh yeah, that's what he'll do. He goes invisible for a second, and then leaps over those guys and lands there, and then he is going to make an attack against blue at advantage. Actually, both of them will be at advantage because now he's flanking. 21 to hit. He is stealing the kill on blue, as he does... Wait. Yeah, 10 points of damage. So he will make his second attack on red. And he is now visible again. 20 to hit will hit. For 13 damage. Alright, Ericos, you are up.
Okay, the first thing I'm going to do is bonus action. I want to move my spiritual hammer. Does it respond to my movement request?
It does.
Then I'm going to bonk this unmarked dude.
Okay, go for it. $18 hits. 9 damage. Let me mark that down real quick.
Yep.
And then let me roll. Okay, that is a Constitution saving throw. That's an 18.
Okay. Second thing I'm going to do is I'm going to attempt to cast Sacred Flame on the same dude.
Okay, yeah.
I don't know if it'll go through or not, but...
That will go through because it doesn't technically have to pass through. It just...
Right. That's what I was hoping for.
Yeah. Okay, so that's a Dex saving throw. That's a 5, so another 11 points of damage. And another Constitution saving throw. That is a 4. The Wall of Force drops.
That'll be my turn.
Nice work, sir. That guy's dead. Alright, Echo, you are up.
So between red and purple Illithid, which one looks more beat up?
Purple for sure.
Alright, Echo's going to use his, Oh, you know what? Yeah! I'm gonna summon a clone right in front of him.
Alright.
And I'm gonna use, I'm gonna make 2 attacks from my clone's position.
Okay. Yeah, 20 hits. 21 also hits. Okay.
And then with my main body, so that's 15 feet of movement over there, I'm going to just step down here. And that'll be my turn.
Alright, cool. Alright, that's going to bring us to this guy, who is going to... He's going to go after Red, because he does not like the fact that his leader is now floating 20-some-odd feet up in the air and is unable to fight. So, yeah, we'll do a Sacred Flame. Actually, does he have any other spells he can do? Ooh, that's actually interesting. He could do that. Yeah, he's going to get right up there, and he's going to do an Inflict Wounds. Fuck, he's going to miss his Inflict Wounds. But then he has a trusty spiritual weapon. Which is going to hit. So that's like 1d8 plus 2. A 1. So 3 damage. But it triggers a Constitution saving throw. $18. Alright. Blue is dead. This guy is floating. Let's see if there's anything he can do. Oh, he has javelins. Should he do javelins or should he do that? You know what? He's gonna do that. He shouts something in that language that you guys don't understand, and all of a sudden his allies just start attacking these illithids with reckless abandon, as they get to use their reactions to make an attack. So we're gonna do those two guys, and then probably the three big ones. That guy, and that guy. Alright, so let's do the Warlords first. Psychic Tuned Hammer on the purple guy. Fuck, 11. Alright, red one on orange. This one has advantage. 19 will hit for 25. And then the last guy with his boomstick, his fire lance, will make an attack at advantage against that orange guy as well. That's a 24. So that is... nice. Another 21 points of damage. That's significant. Okay. That worked out decent. Alright, Lyric, you are up.
Okay, so I think the last I knew, the Wall of Force was still there, so I'm going to just follow the wall of the cave forward until it feels like I should get stopped.
Okay.
And then I realize there's nothing there now.
Yeah, nothing
Right?
is stopping
Okay.
you.
Then, oh shit, I went to... Did anyone see how many feet that was? Was that 25?
I think you were there.
Okay. 30. Great. Thank you.
Yeah.
I'm going to fire at the unmarked illithid, and I'm going to cast Ensnaring Strike on this shot.
Okay, cool. Yeah, 30 will hit. So what
All right,
he needs to make a strength saving throw?
Yes, strength save.
He's really good at these. Oh shit, natural 20. For a total
Okay, well,
of 20.
Second attack then.
Okay. Oh, and it was 11 damage on that.
Yeah, 7 damage this time.
Okay, cool.
And then I will
He's
retreat.
looking
I lost
wounded.
my feet.
Alright, that's going to take us to the Screamer. What can he do? Where the hell did he even go? There it is. He's just going to come down there and try and drill the orange one. 19 will hit as his drill punctures the side of this illithid, and it kind of lets out like a gurgling, tentacly scream. That's going to bring us to that guy who gets to redo his saving throw. He has done nothing this entire time. Holy shit, he made it. Even with a -2, he made the 15 DC. Alright, but that's his turn. Now it is Orange's turn. Yeah, Orange does not like the spot that he is in. So he's gonna Mind Blast, and he's gonna get these 4. I think he can get those 4 without getting his buddy, so yeah, he's gonna do that. So let's put the little Where's my little wrench? Okay, so he no longer has that. Let's roll for damage. 24 damage. Yeah, this poor hammer and claw guy, he hasn't been able to do anything this whole time. Okay, so we've got 2 warlords. Let's roll them first. Red and then blue. Shit, they both fail. Oh, this guy already was under it, so he fails again and takes 24 damage. Blue and red. And then we've got the Screamer, who succeeds and then dies anyway, screaming and clutching at his head as blood pours out of his ears and nose and eyes. And then we've got Mr. Hammer and Claw guy, who fails his saving throw, but is alive by 1 HP. Alright, and then we've got the Arcanist. Yeah, he is going to cast another spell. Let's see if it goes off. That's a 2, barely. And I'm going to draw this one out, just so that it is there. Echo, you kind of feel something, like you were getting ready to probably attack this guy, and you were leaning in, and something kind of like bottles you in a little bit almost, as another wall of force springs up. Okay, that is going to bring us to the red guy, who gets to make a saving throw. 9, he does not make his saving throw. Alright, time for the... Oh, shit. I thought it was frickin' Control U, or is it Control Z? Control Z. Okay, there we go. I was about to be really mad. I hate having to undo those lines. Alright, and this guy, this Mind Master... His invisibility had recharged, so he's going to go invisible again and then stab with his Mind Poison Dagger. Fuck, that is only an 11. That is going to miss, but he gets a second attack, though. Actually, he is going to be smart and move over to... No, you're small. Move over to there and get advantage with Echo, even though Echo technically can't hit this guy anymore. It's a 20, so that is going to be 18 points of damage. And let's see if he can succeed on a concentration check. That's a 20. Alright, Oz, you are up. The guy who's casting spells really does not look good, by the way.
So, I'm going to cast Chill Touch, since it says it creates a ghostly hand in the space of a creature within range.
Okay.
So,
yeah,
I will cast Chill Touch on him.
Yeah, as long as it doesn't have to pass through the barrier, then you're good. 18 will hit. Okay, so that is 9 damage, so he's at that. And let's roll a Constitution saving throw. That's exactly a 10.
I'll call out and let everybody know that the wall is still up.
Okay.
And that's my turn.
Alright, it is now the red guy's turn. Let's roll to recharge. He does not recharge. He is going to go after the big guy. So he is going to actually... Red. Ooh, this is tricky. Yeah, he knows how this is going. He's gonna leave that to purple. He's gonna go after the... He's gonna tentacle the guy here. 26 hits. For 22 damage. And this guy needs to make an intelligence saving throw. Which he fails. So he is going to be stunned while the tentacles are grappling him. Wow, or be stunned until this grapple ends. That is wicked. Okay. 16 is dead. 15 is purple, who is going to attempt to extract the brain of the very large Durgar in front of him. Misses. The helmet and the plate armor of this creature, just the tentacles can't quite get around all of the metal, and yeah, he chips his little proboscis beak on its helmet. But that is his turn. No extract brain for him. Alright, that's going to bring us to Blue, who is going to make his intelligence saving throw again. That's a fail. This guy is going to attack Orange. Sorry, I'm trying to go as fast as I can.
You're doing fine.
All good.
23 will hit for 17 damage on Orange. Orange is really not looking good. That guy's dead. That guy is alive, and he does not like red. However, the other guy is floating, so he won't get flanking, but he will get 2 attacks. Oh, that ally doesn't have a shield. Never mind. 12 and a 17. The 17 hits. That's 14 damage. So he will have to make a concentration check.
Is that the big purple guy up top?
No, it's the red one. Oh, yeah, it's this guy making the attack, yeah. The big purple guy, yeah. Why, what's up?
Yeah, he's stunned, isn't he?
Oh, shit. I totally didn't... He's the one that's grappled and stunned. Yeah, you're right. Thank you. I didn't even see it on him. And he doesn't even get to roll, because he is just stunned. So, Ericos, you're up.
Alright, I'm going to Sacred Flame unmarked guy.
Okay.
Not what I planned on doing, but...
Damn, you're rolling just shitty damage with that, dude.
Just trying to break that concentration, man.
Yeah, for sure. Okay, so DC 17 Dex. It's an 18.
Okay, with my bonus action, I'm going to release... Well, I'm going to recast Spiritual Weapon and put it on the other side of the wall.
Okay. $14 misses by 1.
Do I get my bless on that attack?
Yeah. Yeah, for sure. So it's going to hit.
Sweet. Couldn't remember if I got that on that particular one.
Yeah, you get bless on all your attack rolls.
Cool.
Okay, so 10 damage. Let me roll the concentration check. 19.
God damn it. Alright, that'll be my turn.
But he is looking ragged. Alright, that guy's dead. That's going to bring us to Echo.
I'm going to roll for my Spiritual Weapon cast just to be sure, too. I forgot.
Oh, yeah. Okay, you're good.
Alright, bonus action. I'm gonna summon a clone right next to the guy who put me in a mine box.
Okay.
So my old one's gonna disappear, and I'm gonna make 2 attacks from that clone's location.
Gotcha. Go for it. 18 hits, and that guy drops. The wall of force is no longer. Holy shit, it let me select it.
Alright, so between orange and red, who looks more hurt?
Definitely orange. Orange has been getting the shit kicked out of him by these two that it's in between. I mean, he did have like 5 of them attacking him at one point, until he stunned a couple of them.
Echo will walk down with himself and make an attack and try to take out orange.
Okay, go for it. 19 hits. So close. He is hanging on the edge.
That's my turn.
Okay. Alright, we've got the Keeper of the Flame, who is going to... You know what? Yeah, that's what he's going to do. There are 1, 2, 3 Mind Flayers left. He's going to cast Bane on these 3 Mind Flayers. So that is, I believe that's a Charisma saving throw. Yep. So let's make a Charisma saving throw for these 3 guys. Wow, 5, a fail. Oh shit, never mind. I'm rolling the wrong thing. So it actually, the first one would actually be an 8, still a fail. Second one is a 9, that's a fail. Holy shit, they have a +6 to their Charisma saving throw. And the third one is a 19. So the top 2 fail and orange succeeds. So we're going to put Bane on them. It'll look like that. Okay. And then he is going to attack Red with his Spiritual Weapon. For a 20 to hit. Another 3 damage. He rolled a 1 on his damage again. But it triggers a Constitution saving throw. Natural 1. The leader falls 20 feet to the ground, taking some fall damage. Taking 8 points of fall damage. But he lands on the ground and kind of like hits his fists together and gets ready to punch. Blue is dead. Oh, just in time for his turn. He is going to go crazy on this red guy who has his compatriot grabbed in his tentacles. Not going to give him flanking because the other guy is stunned currently, so he's not really posing much of a threat. But he is going to do 2 Iron Fists and 2 Stomping Foots. Oh, I missed that last time he hit. Oh my god, that's a natural 20. Yeah, he's pissed. That is 46 points of damage. And this guy actually needs to make a strength saving throw. That's a natural 1. So I'm going to say that the grapple breaks as this guy gets punched in the neck, and the force of it is so forceful that he gets pushed. He just goes flying 30 feet through the air and lands prone. So now that he's kind of got that guy taken care of, he's going to come up here and he's going to punch this one into the wall. That's an 18. That's going to hit. That's 31 points of damage. Oh, yeah. He caves this guy's skull in.
He mad.
He is pissed. Yeah, there's really nothing. Actually, he's gonna go. Oh no, can he do that? Yeah, he can replace one of the attacks with that. He gets to there and sees that he's perfectly lined up with this orange one, and he is just going to spew flames out from his mouth in a line 100 feet long. Well, it's gonna hit the wall, but it just goes out in a line that's 5 feet wide. And the orange one is going to need to make a dexterity saving throw, which it promptly fails, and is going to take 12 points of damage, which is enough to kill it. So yeah, he just went on a rampage and punched one into oblivion so that it flew 30 feet through the air. Caved another one's skull in, and then burned another one alive. And then he is going to finish his movement towards the one that he punched into oblivion over there. Lyric, you are up. There is now a prone Illithid sitting at your feet.
Yeah, so as I see it, just arcing through the air, I'm just going to lower my bow, draw my sword, and just stab him on the ground.
Yeah, go for it. Advantage because he's prone. Yeah, 30 will hit. So that's 11. That'll also hit 16. He is looking really rough.
Yeah, I'm going to stay there, so that's my turn.
Okay. Alright, that's going to bring us to Claw and Hammer guy, who actually gets a turn. He's going to dash. Orange is dead. Arcanist is dead. This guy gets to roll for his stun. Fails by 1. Ooh, that guy has enough movement to get there. He is going to Mind Poison Dagger stab this guy on the ground. It's a 16. Oh, I've been doing the damage wrong on this, I think. Oh, well. 13 damage, which is enough to kill him, but it wouldn't have made a difference if I had been doing it right, so oh well. Alright, all of the Illithid are taken care of. And initiative ends. Well, unless you guys are going to do anything to the Durgar, initiative is going to end here.
Not me. Ericos would like to whisper to Oz out the corner of his mouth and say, see if you can figure out what's going on here. I'm going to see if I can do some healing.
Sounds good. Lyric, did you say you knew some spells, right?
Very little bit.
I mean, do you know any that might help us communicate, just on the off chance?
Not through speaking. I can read if they're able to write, but we wouldn't be able to communicate back.
This one here kind of walks up, since Ericos is the closest, says something in that language that you don't understand, and then switches and speaks a different language. Does anybody speak Dwarvish?
Not me.
No Dwarvish. Okay. Kind of shakes his head frustratedly. Looks over at... Yeah, he doesn't have anything. He kind of looks over at this guy, says something, and that guy kind of shakes his head. And they're just kind of... they go back to normal size. The ones that were stunned eventually break out of it. I'm not going to sit here and roll a million times for...
All the ones that could speak common are dead.
But they kind of form up behind their leader. They move this body out of the way.
Echo's gonna take the body that's over here, because the ones in front of him were destroyed by that fire that he spewed out. He's gonna try to carry it over to what he thinks is their leader and put the body gently down in front of them.
Okay. Yeah, so you go over and are you like bowing or doing anything else, or are you just laying the body kind of like at their feet?
He'll kind of give them a slow bow, understanding that they lost their friends, and try to be as courteous as possible.
Okay. The one in front kind of looks at you. Why don't you do a persuasion check? Okay. You're a little awkward with it, and you almost drop the body at one point, but you do lay it down, and you kind of give like an awkward half curtsy, half bow, because you're not really sure what to do. And the guy kind of looks at you, and after a couple seconds, he just kind of gives you a slow nod.
Look to Oz with 2 thumbs up, like...
I was totally expecting dropping the body, stepping on it, just whole 9 yards.
Ericos would like to drop to one knee in a prayerful posture, grab onto one of his holy symbols, and just start muttering the spell for prayer of healing. And you'll cast it on the 6 dwarves when time's up.
Okay, you're casting it on them?
Yeah, I think I'll miss one of them. I think there's 7 left.
I'm
not sure.
No, I think there's remember. Just... Oh, yeah, there is 7. There's this one over here.
Yeah, so the 6 closest.
Okay. So we'll say you get all but the hammer and
useless guy.
The hammer and claw guy, because he's just been having a shit day. So
let me know when time has passed, and I'll roll see if it goes off and
okay
on it.
Okay.
I'm not sure what their reaction's going to be to it, honestly. So we'll see.
As soon as you start to do that, this one here begins kind of muttering in the ear of the leader. And they get a little tense for a second, but then this one keeps kind of muttering, and they kind of relax a little bit. They seem to be waiting to see what you're doing, because they're not entirely sure.
You want me to roll to see if it goes off?
Yeah, go for it. Well, is there anything anybody else is doing in this 10 minutes here?
I'm gonna pull out my notebook and gesture writing on it, just to see, do you write? Can you write? And try to pass that to the leader who was talking.
Okay. Yeah, he takes the, do you give him something to write with as well?
Yeah.
Okay. So he takes the parchment and the quill and everything, and with his big gauntleted fists, begins to write out in a language that, well, you can read it when it's written, right? So as he begins to write it, the letters looking at them make no sense, but as soon as he completes a word, you're able to understand it. So he writes, I am Zarn. Who are you?
Okay, so I'll say Zarn, lyric, and then I'll point at everybody.
Oz.
Ericos is busy, so.
Echoes, Forrest Gump waving. Echo.
He kind of nods at that and begins writing again in very large script. It looks like he's having a little trouble writing with these big gauntlets on. So it's kind of like chicken scratchy, but you're able to make it out. And it says, "What are you doing here?"
I'll just say Eleni.
He looks very confused at that.
I will pull out a piece of parchment, and to the best of my knowledge, and I don't think we were given much detail, but I will, to the best of my knowledge, draw Eleni, and I will draw the worm we're looking for, Grave Drinker. I don't think I have any white ink or substance, but if I do, I'll color it in white.
Okay.
Since it's albino.
Go ahead and make a performance check to see how well you draw, I guess. Either that, or I guess you could do dexterity if you wanted. Just straight dexterity.
Absolutely not. I'm gonna do performance.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, you draw a pretty good likeness of, of a smaller wizard, and then the large albino worm, and after seeing the worm in all of its glorious, grotesque detail, you hear a couple of gasps from a couple of the weaker looking ones, like this one and this one, kind of let out gasps, and the one in charge writes down on the paper, very dangerous, has killed many of my kind. Stay away if you value your life.
I guess I'll share that with the group, but kind of shake my head a bit, like, we have to go.
Are you, like, using the drawing to try and, like, gesture what you're trying to do, or are you just saying this?
Yeah, I guess I would, like, point at Grave Drinker and, like, gesture, like, we're going.
Let me roll an insight for this guy to see if he can kind of pick up what you're putting down here.
Yeah, and I was going to say, I'm gesturing as well, more in a, we are looking for, and I'll point to Eleni, we're looking for Eleni. That's, I'm trying to convey that. I can't, like, see that in my head of how I would do that easily, but
yeah,
point to my eyes, Eleni.
Yeah, he got a pretty good insight. So, he appears to understand kind of what you're conveying, Lyric. Not so much what Oz is, because Oz's is very abstract and he has no idea who this Eleni is. But he kind of shakes his head and then begins writing on the paper again, and when he's done, it reads, "It is your life, then. I cannot help you with this. Too dangerous. I appreciate your help here dealing with these filthy illithid, but too many of my men would die going after this beast."
I'll nod and kind of give, like, a half bow. Yeah. Communicate back to the group.
Can I roll for my healing?
Yeah, go for it. It would probably be about 10 minutes now. Okay. So as you see some of the wounds start to, like, stitch up on the Durgar, on the dwarves, as this healing energy kind of rolls over them, they kind of look at you, and the one in the middle here kind of says something, and they all start nodding, and they start saying, Zod. You're guessing that they're probably saying thank you, but
yeah, Miracles will just nod his head, and that's about it.
I'll point at Grave Drinker in the drawing and point to the direction that I would assume the dwarves came from, trying to see if is Grave Drinker that. Also, taking a look down south, is that another opening in the cavern, or is that just part of the cavern that we're in?
No, that's just part of it here. It ends there.
Cool.
Yeah. He thinks about it for a second and then kind of shakes his head and then starts drawing, like, squiggly lines, like, moving around, like, in a way. seemingly representing the tunnels, but kind of showing that it's hard to say like which direction exactly he's in, because he's at the end of these. Like, he draws a bunch of tunnels and then a big opening, but it's hard to tell from his map exactly, you know, like which which way exactly it is.
Yeah, I was just staring at it. It's like it didn't help at all, but he'll just nod and thumbs up.
Echo will start searching the illithid that kept casting the invisible barrier.
Okay.
And when he like bends down, he was gonna like dramatically whip his cape back and start searching.
Okay.
And I would, I was gonna say, but before Ericos' healing went off, would I have sensed anything on the illithid with my detect magic?
Let's see here. Give me 1 second. Where the hell is it? Dang it. I had a thing open on illithid magic items, but I don't know where it went, so I'm trying to look for it real quick, but... Did I already give you guys a tentacle rod? Is that something that sounds familiar?
Nope.
Okay, here we go. Oh my god. This thing is being so annoying.
While searching this body, Echo thinks to himself, what the worm's poop might look like.
Probably poop.
Okay, so this Mind Flayer has a magical sword on him, and then he also has a magical whip.
Echo would just hand whatever he finds, he'll hand to Oz because he's the inventory keeper.
Okay.
And to Echo, he's like the one who handles all the money, so seems about right.
The leader kind of calls back to one of the stronger looking Durgar there, and kind of barks something at him, and he comes forward and takes out another hammer from his belt, not the one that he was using, but one that was on his belt, and he hands it to you guys. And this hammer is most definitely magical as well. And then the leader writes on the paper, "As thanks for helping us defeat the wicked Illithid."
I'll give a small bow. Well, do we want to keep searching through this, or do we? I mean, and do they look like they're getting prepped to move back the way we're planning on going, or did they look like they were getting ready to move forward? Or
it looks like, now that you're looking around, it looks like they were kind of attacked in their little area here. Like you can see little campsites and stuff like that made out. It looks like they were attacked.
Well, do we want to keep pushing forward, or?
I think it might be good to take a rest now.
Yeah, if we can manage a rest, if it's not too soon since our last one, this would be a good place, I think.
It's been pretty close to a day, I would say, with all the travel you guys have done and everything, so...
Yeah, I still have a few spells left, but not a ton.
Me neither.
Maybe you could work it out that they could watch guard for us while we rest. You're communicating so well.
Yeah. I will again gesture to the four of us, and then gesture to, the bedroll on the bottom of my pack, and essentially gesture to see if we can camp here for the night, day, whatever it is at this point.
Okay. The leader kind of writes on the parchment, "You wish to stay?"
I'll give him a nod.
"We will watch your backs as you rest."
We're good to go.
Awesome.
And Oz will find a corner that is where not a lot of their stuff is, and set up camp there, or at least his stuff.
Okay. They begin to move all of the Mind Flayer bodies out of the cave. And then they kind of drag the bodies of their fallen over up to here, and then you see this guy kind of doing like some sort of prayer or rite or something like that over their bodies. He's like sprinkling things on them and whatnot. So yeah, you guys are more than welcome to take a rest here. They will keep watch.
Cool.
And while we're relaxing, I will sit with the whip, sword, and hammer.
Okay.
See if I can discern what they do, all that fun jazz.
Yeah. So the whip and the blade require attunement from either a Mind Flayer or a specific individual. So they are not going to be useful to you guys. I'll still put what they are in the Discord, but you could use them, but they're not going to be anything special when you guys use them. It wouldn't hurt you at all, but none of the special capabilities would be unlocked unless the whip needs to be attuned by a Mind Flayer, and the sword only one creature can attune to it, either a specific mind flayer or one of its thralls. So you're guessing that this one was probably made for this specific mind flayer.
Gotcha.
The hammer, on the other hand, is a dwarven thrower +1. So it is a... What type of hammer would that be? I think it would be a warhammer, but let me look that up real quick. Or would it be a light hammer? No, we'll say it's a warhammer. That's more fun. It is a warhammer that has the throne feature. It is perfectly balanced. So when you throw it, it will always return to your hand. Either after it hits or after it misses, it returns to your hand. So it's a +1 warhammer with the ability to return to your hand.
And does that need a attunement?
It does, yeah.
It does, okay. Well, I certainly won't be using that, so it's up for grabs.
It looks really fun, but I've got no slots to give up for that.
Actually,
It would be really fun, though.
Would that require attunement? Let me look up and see, because I think there's a dwarven thrower. Let me look up if the actual
Yeah, if you look
one...
in the info, it says dwarven thrower, but I don't know if it's anything about attunement.
Because I toned mine down a little, because normally it's like a +3 weapon or something, and it's crazy.
Yeah, that's what it shows in here.
Normally, it says it requires attunement by a dwarf, is what it says on.
Yeah, I'm disregarding that. So it's going to require attunement, but okay, so it's got a normal range of 20 feet, a long range of 60 feet, and then instead of being +3, it's +1, and when you hit with a ranged attack, it deals an extra 1d8 damage, or if the target is a giant, it deals an extra 2d8 damage. So
is it 1d8 damage
that.
Normally?
Yeah, it's
2d8 damage.
It'd be 2d8 if you throw it. Yeah.
Well, something we can always keep if we.
Yeah. That's something I could think about, so let's just keep it and keep it in mind. I'm just not sure it's going to be good enough to replace what I have.
Or if, Echo, you want to just start throwing stuff.
The rest of the mind flayers, the only things that they have would be their breastplates, their capes. If anybody else wants you all can wear matching mind flayer capes if you want now.
No, I'm good.
Yep, me too.
Okay. And then you guys can take your long rest, and I will post these, the Mind Blade and the Mind Lash into Discord real quick. Okay. Alright, so you guys are taking a long rest?
Yep.
Was that for charges on your wand?
Yeah, so
That
I get
sucks.
2 back.
Echo would just meditate for a little bit before going to sleep. Find some peace.
Okay.
Been through a lot today.
Echo just wants to know why everybody can't just get along.
Yeah, he wanted them to stop fighting until this guy sucked the brain out of his head.
It's always fun till that happens.
The average damage on that is like 55, and I rolled so fucking high. I think I did like 78. I rolled like 75. Yeah, I rolled like 4. It's I think 10d10. I rolled 5 10s.
Oof.
Yeah. I was like, oh, holy shit. There's no way this
That was
guy's
my
surviving
reaction
that.
when you said that too, was, oh, holy shit.
But yeah, are you guys gonna keep your own watch, or are you gonna trust them to protect you guys while you sleep here?
Yeah, honestly, Ericos is probably already out.
Okay.
I'll also keep watch just in the beginning. Why not?
Okay.
I'll chat with the kids for a while.
Gotcha. Alright, well, if you guys aren't doing, like, specified watches, there's no point in doing, like, perception checks or anything. You guys are pretty safe here. A couple more dwarves will, like, file in and out throughout the night. Two of them come from this direction you guys haven't gone, and the other ones actually come from the way that you guys came from. So it looks like there are more of them than you guys have seen just here. But yeah, you guys successfully take your long rest. And the new day is yours. What would you like to do?
I guess we'll continue on.
Yep.
You guys weren't expecting that, huh?
No, sir.
Not at all.
Nope.
Echo's gonna Forrest Gump wave goodbye at the dwarfs.
They kind of bow and wave goodbye at all of you. All right, the path continues.
Once you get far enough away, like down around here somewhere, I'm assuming it maybe about this distance where I kind of lose the hearing of the camp that the doors were in.
Yeah.
Can I just take a listen ahead?
Yeah, for sure. Go ahead and make a perception check. 27. It is... You can still hear a little bit of the hustle and bustle of the camp and them kind of, eating and cooking and stuff like that. You can smell the smells of that a little still. But up ahead, you don't really hear anything.
Okay.
It continues on. A lot of passageways here.
And nothing's changing, cave-wise, it's still all just obsidian.
Yeah, at this point it is just obsidian.
There's no change in the smell or anything like that either, right?
You can roll perception. And Ericos, I would say, yeah, 16 would probably do it. It's starting to smell a little bit mustier. Like plant musty. And the path continues up ahead and then winds up to the right. When you get to there, you see at this kind of whole area appears to be covered in like what would it be here? Let me figure out the exact description here. It just looks like slime or fungus. It just kind of spread out throughout the walls and stuff like that. And it goes around like the entirety of the walls here.
Okay, as soon as Erico sees that, he'll kind of just move up to here and wave everybody up and see if anybody has any idea what it is.
And it's just kind of all over the walls and floor and all that?
Not so much on the floor, but it's kind of like in an arch up on the walls and the ceiling.
Well, if we want to wait 10 minutes again, I can see if it's magical, or I can just see if I potentially know what it is, but... Not, I guess, especially a fungus person myself.
Alright. I'm not worried about the magical properties so much as just anything unusual down here makes me nervous. But if nobody has any idea, we'll just move on, I guess, and be careful.
I mean, I guess it's not really my wheelhouse, but is there any... I've spent time in the woods a little bit. Is there any sign that they might be poisonous or anything like that?
You can roll a nature check.
Sure.
It doesn't look like any sort of poisonous slime or fungus that you've ever read about or encountered out in nature. But you've never really... It looks a little different than anything you've ever encountered at the same time, so you're unsure as well.
Yeah, just mostly unfamiliar.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, I guess you guys could let me go a little bit ahead so it doesn't get all of us if something happens. Echo, unless you wanted to go ahead.
I could go ahead. I've eaten plenty of things that look like this.
Why don't you do that?
After hearing that, Echo's gonna walk up there and he's gonna lick the wall.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh my god, you lick the wall? Okay.
Yep.
Oh, boy.
As you lick the wall, your tongue immediately starts to burn, and you take 17 points of acid damage. And then all of a sudden, 3 pseudopod tentacles come out of the fungus and strike at you. 22 to hit.
That hits.
19 to hit.
That hits.
Natural 20.
That hits.
Well, you put your mouth on it, of course it's gonna hit.
Okay, shit. This is a lot of damage.
I feel like they should get disadvantage for me pleasing them.
You take 40 points of acid from the first 2 strikes combined, and then the crit is an additional 32. And with that... Oh, no, it would be there. With that, I need everybody to go ahead and roll initiative. So, basically, it looks like mossy, like fungus, but now that it's attacked Echo and kind of like revealed itself to you, there's little red eyes that pop up all over, and it's got little pseudopods that kind of come out and are waving around. This does not look natural whatsoever. Oh, oops, I didn't have the thing selected. Okay, and we've got a 9 there. But Oz, you are up first.
Well, given that it is mossy but with some eyes, I'm just going to try a firebolt and see what it does.
Okay. 23 hits.
Okay.
It does not seem to take the full effect of this damage as the it seems to burn out quickly in the moss.
Okay. Then I'm going to back up to about there, and that'll be my turn.
Okay. Echo, after just getting the ever-living shit beat out of you, what are you up to?
This whole area sucks. Echo's gonna use his bonus action to do Sheath of Ice.
Okay. Is that from your boots?
It's from Torque the Fleshbiter.
Oh, okay, cool. Oh, yeah, I remember that one.
So everything within that little blue area is within my ice cone. My AC goes up by 2.
Okay.
And I'm going to attack. But can I reach this thing?
You have to get 5 feet closer. Yeah, there you go.
Alright, and I'll attack this thing 2 times, and it takes an extra 1d8 cold damage. Nope,
Okay.
1d6.
I was going to say, I think it's 1d6.
Yeah, it's when they start their turn, it's 1d8.
Gotcha.
Alright, so 2 attacks.
21 will hit. Okay. So that's 13. 22 also hits for 12.
Does this thing even bleed?
No, it does not bleed.
And that will be my turn.
Okay. That is going to bring us to its turn. Oh, shit. I am sorry. Echo, I need you to make a wisdom saving throw as you hear a faint buzzing in your head being close to this creature. Okay, you fail. So that's gonna take effect on your next turn, because I messed up. That should have given you disadvantage on your attacks this turn. Oh, actually, you failed by more than 5. You are now subject to the confusion spell. So on your next turn, you're going to have to roll on the confusion table. But that happens, and then it is going to make some tentacle attacks against you.
Alright, it takes 5 cold damage at the start of his turn.
5 cold damage. Got it. Cool. That's an 18 to hit.
That misses.
14 to hit.
That misses.
And 23.
That hits.
Okay, so 16 points of acid damage as one of the pseudopods is able to kind of get through your new icy form. And with that, we are up to Lyric, who is exactly 35 feet away, so you don't have to make a wisdom save.
Oh, lucky me. I'm gonna shoot at it.
I think you're 35 away. 5, 10, 15, 20. Oh, no, you're not. You're 30 feet away.
Oh, am I 30?
Yeah, you're 30 feet
Yeah,
away.
I am. Okay, wisdom save?
Yep, wisdom save. Okay, you're good.
Great, okay, first attack, this will just be...
You hear a faint buzzing, but you are able to just shut it out of your mind.
There's so much buzzing already. It's hardly noticeable. Let's try sharpshooter. Let's just see what happens.
Okay, yeah, go for it.
Nope.
That'll
Let
miss.
me roll a d4.
Oh, the thing takes 1d6 cold damage for attacking me with the sheath of ice.
Oh, okay, cool. So 3?
Yep.
Oh, awesome. I'm deafened for the next minute.
Oh, cool.
Actually useful for once. I'm assuming. Second attack then will not be sharpshooter, because that did not work well.
Okay. 17 will exactly hit.
Great.
Anything else?
That's gonna... Yeah, that'll be it. That's
Okay.
it.
Alright, Ericos.
Ericos is going to move up and cast a heal. Do you
Okay.
need me to do the wisdom save first?
Wisdom save first, yes. You fail. You hear a faint buzzing in your head.
I'm going to use Dark One's own luck to add to that.
Okay.
Screw that shit.
So it's a D8 now. Okay. You succeed.
Thank Bob. Alright, be casting a heal on Big Boy.
Wouldn't have affected you, but...
Oh my god.
Oh my god, dude. That's a 4th
So bad.
level?
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
Well, there's 18. And then, bonus action, I'm going to activate my sensor.
Okay.
And I'll roll the d4, and then that'll be on the beginning of everybody's turn until my turn next time.
Gotcha.
On fire.
Yep. Alright, Oz, you are up.
I'm going to stay where I am and pull a star off my robe of stars
Okay.
and cast magic missile.
Alright, go for it. That's a 5th level?
Yep, so it should be 74 plus 5, I believe. Or plus 7.
Yeah, plus 7. 20 damage. Okay.
And actually, I will move a little bit further away.
Okay.
All right.
Alright. Echo, you are up.
I'm confused. I have to roll something.
Yeah. Did anything happen to Ericos for him stepping into your radius of ice? Did he take damage from that too?
It's when you start your turn there.
Okay, cool. I thought maybe it was start your turn or entered it for the first time on a turn. Because that's normally what those things are. I might have just worded it weird. Because that was a totally homebrew item. We can look at it after this, so it's not a big deal.
Okay. Do you need me to roll something, though, for confusion?
Yeah, sorry. I think it's a D10. Let me pull this up. Yeah, it's a D10. 8. The creature uses its action to make a melee attack against a randomly determined creature within its reach. So I need you to roll a 1d2, a 1 being the creature and a 2 being Ericos. Hey, the creature. So go ahead and make your attack. Oh, it will be a disadvantage. You still hit. So 10 damage, okay. And then your cold damage?
Yeah, D6.
Nice. This thing is looking wounded now.
Alright, but I think that's it. I can't make 2 attacks, right? Or just that one?
It just says use its action to make a melee attack. So I think it's just one.
Alright, then yeah, that's my turn. And then the aura drops at the end of my turn.
Gotcha. Okay, it's just for a turn. Okay, cool. Let me see. Yeah, you are under the confusion for a full minute. All right. It's gonna make 2 tentacles against Echo and 1 against Ericos. So let's do Echo first. It's only a 13 to hit. That's a 13 to hit again. That's a 26 to hit against Ericos.
Sir.
15 acid damage. That's a really low roll. But that'll take us to Lyric.
I will... Oh.
I think you're still 30 feet away, so...
Do I have to say while I'm deafened?
Yeah. It doesn't mention anything about... It's in your head, so it has nothing to do with actually hearing.
Okay.
You just save.
Yeah, all I can hear in my head is just these chittering alien voices just absolutely overwhelming my senses. So I will fire again. Yeah, 2 more attacks regular.
Okay. 14 misses. 20 will hit.
Okay, 11 damage.
And you know what? Because of your special thing, I think on these saving throws in the future, I think you'll have advantage on them just because you already have so much stuff going on in your head. I think it would make sense for you to have advantage. So,
Okay.
Yeah, I think that'll make sense. You got anything else?
No, I'm gonna stay put. I don't think there's any reason I would be aware of to move, so I'm gonna stay where I am.
Okay. All right, Ericos.
Ericos knows something funny is going on with Echo because he just kind of looked at me like he wanted to eat me and then turned away again. But he doesn't understand what the fuck it is, so he's just going to cast a spell and he has no idea if it's going to work or not.
Okay.
He's going to cast Lesser Restoration on him. He doesn't know, but he's got nothing else.
Let me...
He doesn't like that hungry look faced in his direction.
I don't think so.
Okay.
I'm not finding anything that specifically mentions.
Oh shit! It didn't even go off anyway, so don't worry about it.
Oh,
I forgot
okay.
to roll the thing.
All right. Well, that works. That then. You got anything else? Don't forget to heal your 1.
Yep, and that's the 1 for next turn.
Great. All right, Oz.
I'll pull another star off my robes.
Okay. That's a good one.
We'll call it. Are you guys okay up there? Because I have no idea what's going on with buzzing or anything like that.
Yeah. All right. I guess that'll take us to Echo. Echo, go ahead and roll a d10. The creature can act and move normally.
Don't forget your 1 health.
Why, thank you. I'm at 60 now. I'm going to make 2 attacks against this creature.
Okay, go for it.
Still with disadvantage or no?
Yeah, you will have disadvantage because you are under the effects of this. Yeah, it still hits. That one will miss.
A bonus action, second wind.
Okay. Nice.
Yeah, that's my turn.
Okay. This thing lets out a otherworldly shriek and is just gonna go crazy with its tentacles, I guess. That's really all it can do. Actually, it's gonna climb. Ceilings are 20 feet in here. No, you'd still be able to reach it because you're fucking tall. I mean, with you, with your arms, with the reach of the axe, you can reach up to 20 feet, so it's not going to do any good for it to go up there and then tentacle you. It's just going to make some tentacle attacks against you, Echo. It does not like what you're doing to it. 24 to hit.
That hits.
22 to hit.
That hits.
And 12 to hit.
That misses.
Okay, so the 24 is for 20 points of acid damage. And the 22, 25 points of acid damage. That was almost max. 28 is max. Ouch. But that is its turn. Lyric. Wisdom saving throw with advantage, please. Okay, yeah, you're fine. Yeah, this buzzing just, it does nothing to you. You're, like, basically immune to it with everything about you.
Okay, I'm gonna, just take my... normal attacks again.
Okay. $31 will hit. So will 21. 20 damage. This thing is looking a lot less vital than it once was. Bits of the moss are kind of like breaking off and falling to the ground. It is not looking good. Ericos.
Ericos is gonna cast a heal.
Okay.
I mean, we'll call it a heal. I don't really know what it's gonna do. Let me see if it goes off. Fifth level.
Hey, that's good. Yeah, that's actually a good one. 30.
And then Ericos will move up besides Echo.
Okay.
And let me re-roll the healing from the scepter.
Oh my god.
Jesus.
That's ridiculous.
Keep
Alright.
checking to see if I rolled 1d1.
Right. Alright, Oz.
Pull in another star.
Alright, go for it. Alright. As you pummel this thing with magic missiles, it just deteriorates into nothing and then turns into black sludge and starts dripping down onto Ericos and Echo. But it is no longer.
Alright, Echo. No more licking walls, please.
Yeah, your tongue is like horribly burned right now.
We need about 30% at best right now, Echo, health-wise.
59 out of 146.
I'm gonna cast another heal on him.
It was that first turn. That first turn did like 100 damage to
It
him.
was so much.
I think it brought me down to like, it's like 40 something, I think, or like 20 something. I can't remember.
Jeez.
Well, there's 22. How do you want to work out the rest of the turns for the scepter healing, Lucas?
So there would be 7 more turns left.
Yep.
So just roll 7d4, and that'll be the total healing.
Didn't want to just keep the 1 and have it just give him 7 back.
Just, I'll tell you what, man. Settle
If you-
down.
If you roll 7 1s right now, I'm losing it. I got 5 crits rolled against my character in a row on our Tuesday session last week. 5 in a row.
Jesus.
Yeah. In a fucking row. I was like, you have got to be kidding me. It was ridiculous.
All right, so 37 healing, Echo.
Got it. Thank you.
Make it last.
I'm gonna try.
Do we want to keep moving, or
Yeah.
Echo, do you need to sleep already, or?
Should be
That
fine.
that was not supposed to be that hard of an encounter, but when you lick the fucking wall.
Yeah, you know, on thinking back, and it's all Ericos' fault because he said, go up ahead, and then Echo made the comment, I eat these things all the time, and Ericos didn't catch the literalness of what is essentially Echo, and he missed it. So
It's the lockpicks all over again.
it was absolutely perfectly played, and Ericos missed it. It's all clear to me now.
Can Lyric even hear anything? Does he even know we're moving ahead?
At this point, yeah, once the scepter runs out.
Yeah.
Lyric's fuming. Lyric is pissed.
Wait, do I have to roll 7 d10s?
Oh shit, you're still confused. You might still be attacking them. That's a really good point. Fuck. Yeah, roll 7d10. You only have to attack an ally on a 7 or 8, and I'll say that if that happens once, everybody can move away from you. Because they will know what's happening. Okay, so it happens once, so you would probably attack Ericos once. So you can roll that one attack. But you miss, so... Yeah, out of nowhere, you guys are just kind of like, you're starting to go, Ericos, and you see this axe just come and land like right in front of your feet. just chops down into the obsidian beneath your feet.
What the hell, Echo?
I did what we're doing.
Would I, having done mind magic before, would I, because, like, I know the spell, but,
Yeah.
Because he's like, we're all moving and he's just standing there or takes a swing at Ericos, and would I be like, magic-wise, something seems off because Echo's just...
For sure. He seems confused. Because, like, sometimes, like a couple of times before that attack, or one time before that attack, he just stopped moving and just, like, started, like, staring off into space, doing nothing for a second. Then he made the attack on Ericos. Then he just stopped moving again. Then he was moving normally, and then he stopped moving again, and then he seemed fine.
Okay, just give him a minute. He'll snap out of it. Echo, you okay now?
That young hurts a little.
Yeah.
Oh, hey, it's kind of what you get for licking something you shouldn't.
How am I supposed to know? I'm not supposed to lick it if I don't lick it.
Well, that's very true, I guess.
How about we just don't lick things? Is that an option? We just don't lick?
I mean, he has a point, Lyric. Sometimes, it's the essence of discovery is just diving in.
I'm with Lyric on this one. Let's just not lick. All right, moving forward.
The the smell of musty plants is getting a lot stronger now.
Echo, no licking. You don't have enough tongue left.
All right, as you enter this hallway, you begin to see large mushrooms and other fungi kind of just growing along the pathways, on the walls, on the ground, just kind of all over the place.
I hate this place.
And then it opens up into a room with many, many fungi.
Anybody see anything like this? Anything in my history that would ring a bell with me for these?
Have any of you studied the Underdark before?
Oh, hell no.
Then probably not. If you're proficient in history, I'll allow you to make a history roll.
Nope.
I am.
Okay. Lyric, you read... it was just kind of like an excerpt in a book on the Underdark, and it mentioned these creatures called myconids that were essentially large mushrooms. And when stationary, they can be very hard to tell from regular mushrooms, but they are essentially mushroom people. You're not sure if this is that, but it very well could be.
There might be creatures hidden here. These myconids hidden among normal mushrooms, or it could be a colony.
Should we blast them?
From what you read, Lyric, they were typically non-threatening.
Ericos is giving Oz the dirtiest, most severe look he can manage right now. Just staring right at you.
What did he say? I missed it.
Should we lick him?
Oh.
I think the best we can do is to cross without disturbing them.
Okay.
I mean, I can throw a fireball in there if you want. Or try.
Oh, let's try to avoid him if we can.
Yeah. If something comes at us, that could be a good option.
Yeah, but if, I don't want to throw it on top of us.
Ericos is going to keep moving forward, but he's going to hug the wall to the left.
Okay.
Are we trying to be quiet going in? I mean, should we even bother, or...
Ericos always thinks he's trying to be quiet. And he's not even going to roll for it, no. That'll tell you how hard he really is trying, but he thinks he's trying.
All right. Ericos, you get to there. And I would say Echo too. You begin to have visions kind of protrude into your brain. And it's of these mushroom-looking people. And they are being savagely destroyed by these red and green oozes. They are just being slaughtered. It looks like they have almost no defenses. They're not... They don't look like warlike creatures.
And I don't feel like any negative effect from this vision or anything. It's just like informational-ish.
Yeah, it just seems like informational-ish.
Lyric, get up here.
Gooch passed.
Yeah. Do you see what I'm seeing? Does this look familiar to what you had heard about or anything like that?
Lyric, you start having the vision as well. You do remember, with the 24 history, you do remember reading something about the spores that these myconids can kind of put out and have different effects. You know, they can essentially communicate with these spores, basically. They can... You remember reading that they can do some other things with them too. Nothing is really like an attack, really. It's more so they're mostly defensive or communicational.
Yeah, they're. This is intentional. They're asking for help, I think.
Okay.
They aren't. I mean, these creatures aren't innately evil or warlike the way a lot of, you know, the Behirs or the worms are.
I guess we'll keep our eye out for oozes.
Yeah.
And as you begin to move in, you see some of the mushrooms begin to move.
Am I the only one not having visions right now? Since I've moved forward?
Yeah, you haven't moved forward close. Actually, yeah, you wouldn't have them yet. If you move 5 feet closer, you will.
As soon as the visions enter my mind, could you guys warn me when we're all getting visions of slaughter and war before I have them pop in front of my face?
We'll see what we can do. Just lick it. Ericos is going to acknowledge the people by looking at them, but he's going to keep moving forward.
This one over here kind of like walks up to you and tries to get in front of you. And the visions become more intense and more visceral and real. And you get the sense that they are pleading with you. Like, they show you a vast colony of myconids just, filling just a huge, huge area. And then they show you this small area, and you get the sense that this is all that's left after the oozes have just destroyed their home and have essentially run these poor myconid out of their home and of the area they used to live and everything.
Ericles will pass on to everybody that it just seems like this is all that's left of that colony that we're seeing in the visions. If I just verbally ask this creature where the oozes are coming from, can it understand me?
You get the sense that you could actually telepathically communicate with these things, as long as you are close to them.
I'll ask it telepathically where the oozes are right now.
You get a vision of it's not words. These things don't communicate with words. They communicate with visions and feelings and emotions and things like that. So you get a sense that it is, if you continue through the tunnels up this way, that you will eventually run into the oozes.
Ericles will turn to the party and say, we must destroy the oozes on our way by.
Sounds good.
I cannot abide the senseless slaughter. He'll turn back to the spore guy and kind of give a telepathic nod of assent and maybe an image of us killing oozes.
Okay. Yeah, he sends back an image of the colony slowly spreading and growing after the oozes have been taken care of, and you get strong, intense emotions of like thankfulness and happiness at the prospect of you destroying these oozes and helping them, take back their home.
Okay, good. Eric also tried to squeeze past this guy and get on with business then.
Yeah, he doesn't try to, block your path. He was just coming up to you.
Yep. Yeah, this place is really just giving Ericles the creeps. He wants to keep moving.
Okay.
Faster he figures he moves, the less chance there is to lick shit.
You do get the sense before you leave that they would like you to return once it's done. And you get a sense of gratitude at that.
I'll give them my best sense of we'll do our best.
Okay. Alright, so the path continues down. And down.
Ericos is going to stop right here, turn to Echo, and say, Echo, if you see a big, blobby, jelly-looking thing, it's not food.
Not pudding. Got it.
Okay. Continuing on.
Alright. And the tunnel curves back around and then heads back the direction that you were just coming from.
Ericos is going to take like 10 seconds and he's going to stop and he's going to put one hand to his forehead and one hand to his holy symbol on his neck, one of his lightning bolts. He's going to just, Zeus, give me strength to get through this place.
Okay. Are you doing your D100 roll or no?
Oh, hell yeah.
Because you can use that, what is it, like Divine Inspiration or whatever?
By intervention.
Yeah, Divine Intervention.
Yeah, Divine Intervention.
I'll do that. 100% I'll do that.
Okay.
I would. Oh, please get it.
Damn.
Close. You can try that every day, don't forget.
Yep.
Until it succeeds, you can try it every day.
Yeah, then it's like 7 days, right?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Alright, so it keeps...
But Ericos is just going to assume it worked anyway, so it's all good.
Yeah. I'll just do the rest of this. So the path continues up until it turns off to the left. And let's see. Let me make sure I've got this.
There's a good secret door right here when you need one. Fucking dwarves. Built some goddamn secret doors in the rock.
Yeah, dwarves.
They could have warned us about the moss in here.
Yeah, don't lick it. That's all he had to say.
Maybe they didn't know it was there.
Maybe they never licked it and didn't know you shouldn't do that.
Okay, let me move you guys over.
That
Echoes.
might be the,
Echo's a man of science.
I say that might be the truest Echo thing he's ever done.
It's almost also a great example of karma.
Yeah.
Okay. So the path continues.
You mind if I just take bigger chunks like that?
Yeah, that's fine. Alright, it opens up into a small little room here. You're not seeing any signs of oozes or anything like that yet.
Okay, so if we come down into this is the first, like, open area that we've seen, other than it's just strict tunnel, besides where the spores were, since the spores were. Can we just take, like, a minute here to just look at the ground to see if there's any tracks, trails, any signs of anything moving through or anything at all?
Yeah, sure.
Oz is actually going to look at the ceiling just in case.
Okay, yeah. So what do you... You're looking for, like, tracks and stuff like that, Ericos?
Yeah, anything on the ground that might have indicated that something's been through here, specifically wet and slimy.
Yeah, that would be a survival check. And Oz, you can, if you're just looking at the ceiling, you can do perception if you'd like to. Perfect.
A little drop of cave water gets in my eye.
Yeah.
You're looking at the floor, Oz.
Ceiling's up there, buddy. 18 survival. So you do see some like pockmarked areas in the obsidian that look like it might have been eaten away with like acid or something like that.
Okay. Watch out for more acid stuff then, guys. Alright, moving on. I was really looking at Echo when I said that, but I said guys to make him not feel so bad.
Alright, the path continues. as you get to about there with your perception, you can start to smell something a little bit probably acrid, a little acidic. Ericos.
Ericos will turn around and say, I think something's up ahead, and he'll point to his nose.
Okay. Alright, as you get to there, you see it opens up into a room. And there is slime all over the place.
Now, is that slime across our path? Is that on the floor? Is it like a webbing in between or hanging up above?
Yeah, so it is kind of like, I mean, there's like slime puddles all over kind of on the floor, but that specifically is like webbing, like up above you. Echo, you might have to duck to get in and not hit the ooze there. The slime bits.
Or just lick a path through it.
Yeah. Make a brickle with it.
I think you're onto something.
Oh.
Eric goes to having a fucking aneurysm about now. Can we see anything up in the webbings? Like anything moving or anything?
You can make a perception check. You don't see anything.
Nope, I sure don't.
For the sake of science, I'm gonna throw a firebolt up at the webbing above us.
Okay.
Just in case that is the slime.
Yeah. Yeah, it hits the slime and burns out very quickly.
Okay. Oh, no, not to use that spell.
Alright. Eric says he's gonna go underneath, make sure I get through okay, and then come after. I can just walk underneath it, right?
Yeah.
Eric goes to there.
Okay.
Then he waves everybody on when nothing happens.
Alright.
Echo's taking no risks. He's gonna summon a clone and then swap places with it.
Okay. Ericos, as soon as you get to there, you see some movement in kind of the center pool of the slime here. Like there's a ton of it on the ceiling, but then there's like a large pool on the ground that kind of encompasses this entire little area here. And you start to see movement coming out of that as you get close.
Ericos would like to cast a spell.
What would you like to cast?
Bless.
Okay. So you cast Bless. Is anybody else doing... well, he didn't tell you guys that he saw movement. So he's casting Bless, and then we are going to roll initiative.
I felt like I needed to do it like before any other thought crossed my mind so I could get it out of initiative. Since my initiative is so fucking terrible. So yeah, his thought of letting you guys know never even crossed his head. There it is. But hey, I got the spell out. Well, I guess I should say maybe I got the spell out.
don't like that tan color. Let's do pink. Okay, let me roll some initiatives real quick.
You know, Ericos wants to so badly AoE these things, but we're in tunnels made out of those, made by those worms, and he's absolutely terrified of doing a thunder spell again. That's all my damage, all my big damage.
Okay, Lyric, you are up first. Oh wow, they actually rolled decent initiative for how shitty their initiative is.
Well, all is right with the world again. Okay. Yeah, let's go ahead. I'm going to start with Fighting Spirit as I pull out my bow and draw my first arrow. And then I will shoot. Let's shoot at blue since it's the closest.
Okay.
And yeah, we'll start with Sharpshooter. Vintage Sharpshooter. Okay.
Yeah, 24 hits.
24, 19, piercing.
And that was on blue, you said?
Yes.
Okay.
Alright, then second attack. 22. Yeah, for 20 piercing.
Okay.
And then I don't like how close these are. I'm gonna retreat a little bit back across the slime web.
Okay.
Go to there. Yeah, I still have a pretty good view from there. Okay. And that's my turn.
Okay. That's going to bring us to red. Who is going to go there? All of a sudden the ooze starts like bubbling and boiling, and then just a mass of its sticky strands shoot out in a 30-foot cone. I need all three of you, everyone except for Lyric, to make a dexterity saving throw, please.
Don't forget Bless.
Oh yeah, that's gonna save you.
It's not going to save me, but it'll save you guys.
Okay. Oh, Jesus. Oz and Echo, you both take 15 points of acid damage. Ericos, you take 30 and are pulled up to the ooze, which is then going to use a pseudopod and strike out at you. For a 22 to hit.
Yeah, it hits.
Okay.
So I can do concentration for that first attack.
Oh, yeah, go ahead.
We'll just get rid of that right now.
Was that for Bless?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so Bless is gone?
Yep.
Alright, so you get hit by... What? I don't understand these damages. Oh, is it both? Oh, holy shit, okay. You take 29 points of bludgeoning and acid damage combined.
That's on top of the 30?
That's on top of the 30, yeah.
Okay.
But that is its turn. That's going to take us to this one. Who is likewise going to do its slime breath. I need the three of you to make dexterity saving throws, please.
Damn, not out of range of it, even being up on the ceiling. Shit.
Eriko succeeds.
I'll use my Dark One's luck.
Okay. Oz succeeds. So, Erikos and Oz, you both take only 4 points of acid damage. Echo, you take 8. I rolled really bad damage this time. And Echo, you are pulled up to the creature, and it's going to make a pseudopod attack against you. That is only a 16 to hit. Which is going to miss. And that's going to take us to Echo.
Alright. Bonus action, I'm going to summon a clone.
Okay.
I'm going to use the Unleash Incarnation. I'm going to make 3 attacks against Pink.
Okay. That hits. That'll hit. 21, nice. Oh yeah. This one is looking wounded. It is a lot less substantial than its comrades here already.
Feel like we're not going to survive another round. I'm an action surge and I'm going to hit it 2 more times.
Okay, go for it. 16 hits. That is 1 over what you needed to take care of it. As this one dissolves into a puddle of jelly.
Echo's going to stand in front of Oz and end his turn.
Okay. Oz.
Well, Oz is having a nah, I'm out moment after being completely just covered in slime at this point. So he's going to move down there. I'm going to, let's see if it goes off first. Yeah, I'm going to cast Vitriolic Sphere at 5th level.
Okay.
I'm going to spend a sorcery point to use Transmuted Spell and turn it into cold. Since they didn't like fire, may as well try that.
Okay.
Yeah. And so it's a dexterity saving throw of 17.
Okay. And you could probably get all 4 of them, huh?
Probably. That's what I'm going for. I don't want to hit anybody, obviously.
I'll say you could get all 4 of them. That's fine.
Okay.
Alright, sorry, it's dexterity saving throws?
Yep.
Okay. They'll have to roll real freaking high. Okay, so I'm going to roll for red first. Red got a 7. Blue got a 15. Purple got a 9. And green got a 1. So they all fail.
Okay, so it's 28 cold damage. They take more or less.
Wouldn't it be 33 with the higher level cast on there?
Yes, 33. Sorry.
Okay. So unfortunately, it seems like they do not take the full effect of this damage either. But it definitely does still hurt them. So they each take 16 points of damage.
And then at the start of their, or at the end of their turns, they will take 13 cut in half.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, it's better.
Alright, Erikos.
Now, am I up on the ceiling? I got stuck up there?
No.
Or did I get knocked up and fall down?
You got pulled towards the creature,
pulled towards the
and you are now grappled by it, by its pseudopod.
Yeah, okay, I just gotta heal myself. That was just too much damage. Because if somebody else does that to me, I'm gonna fucking die.
That wasn't bad.
No, it's not bad. And that'll be my turn.
Okay. This one is going to move around to there. It doesn't really have a great angle without hitting its buddy with its slime breath, so it is just going to suit... Oh, actually, it moves to there. And it is going to pseudopod Echo twice. That's a 17 to hit.
Miss.
And a 21 to hit.
That one hits.
Okay, so you take 13 bludgeoning and 9 acid. And you are grappled. So 22 points of damage total.
And it takes 13 cold damage.
13 divided
Or
in half
cut in
is
half.
6. Okay, now it is the blue one's turn. It is going to make 2 pseudopod attacks against Ericos. It's only a 9 to hit. And a 9 to hit. Wow, you just got really lucky.
Oh yeah.
Because you're not technically restrained, so it doesn't get advantage on you.
Ooh.
All right, now this one. This one is going to make. Wait, which echo is real? The one with the purple or the one without?
The one without.
Oh, okay. Well, then you wouldn't have taken that damage. Your echo would have been gone because it was attacking your echo. So it would have been... It was there. So it moved 5 feet. Okay, so it'll move to there. But the echo is gone. The green one is going to make an attack. 1 attack against Echo and 1 against Ericos. So Ericos first. 11 to hit. Wow, I am rolling lights out, you guys. 22 on Echo.
That hits.
29 points of damage. And that's going to take us to Lyric. Lyric, the blue one is looking especially bad.
Okay, great. So we'll... Let's see, I'm gonna reposition a little bit just so I have a little bit better line of sight, and...
Also, if you didn't make note, blue and green took 13 cold damage.
Oh, yeah. Got it.
Still gonna go sharpshooter. They're massive piles of ooze. They don't seem terribly hard to hit. So, on blue.
Blue dissolves down into just a puddle of gelatinous ooze.
And second attack will be on red.
Okay.
14.
14 is exactly what you need to hit.
Oh, thank goodness. Okay.
Okay, sorry, which color was that on?
That was on red.
Red, okay. Gotcha. So 17 on red. Red is looking wounded. Alright, anything else?
No, that's it.
Okay. Let's do a recharge on the breath. Nope. Oh, I missed that. Erico, sorry.
Yep.
On your turn, you took 8 points of acid damage from the pseudopod that has you grappled.
Is that an attack or just kind of get it because I'm close to it?
You just got it because you're grappled by the tentacle.
Gotcha.
Alright, and then it's just going to pseudopod you.
Yep.
12 to hit. 22 to hit.
That'll hit.
17 points of damage total. 5 bludgeoning and 12 acid.
I'd like to retaliate with Wrath of the Storm.
Okay. Is that lightning or thunder damage?
It's lightning.
Okay. It fails. Rolled an 8. So it definitely hurts it, but it doesn't have the full effect that you were probably expecting.
Okay.
All right, Echo.
All right, Echo's gonna split in two, throwing a clone between the two at the bottom.
Okay.
While he rushes up here. And I'm gonna use another Unleash Incarnation. I'll make 2 attacks against red, 1 attack against purple.
Wait, where did you run from? From there? Or there?
Yeah, right here.
Okay. You're going to take 1 attack of opportunity. Uh, 15 to hit, so miss.
Oh, thank God. All right, here we go. All right, so first 2 attacks against red.
Okay. That'll hit. That will also hit, so 22 damage. Red is looking severely wounded.
And then 1 attack against purple.
Okay. Ooh, that's gonna miss.
That's my turn.
Okay. Oz.
Well, if none of this damage is working like I wanted to, I'm going to try Chill Touch on red.
Okay. Oh. That's gonna miss.
Actually, I might still have it. I'm going to use 2 sorcery points to roll the d20 again.
Okay. Yeah, that'll hit. 5 damage is exactly how much health it had left. And
Did it seem like the necrotic worked fully?
It seemed like the necrotic worked fully, yes. Anything else? Okay, cool.
Nope.
Ericos, you are no longer grappled.
Yay. How does Echo's health look?
39 out of 146.
I'm gonna cast Mass Cure Wounds.
Okay, so that'll get all 3 of you then, probably.
Yeah.
So 18 healing for Oz, Ericos, and Echo.
Yep. That'll be my turn.
Okay. That's going to bring us here. Purple, purple, purple. I think purple was one of the ones that used its slime breath already. Okay, it does not recharge. It is going to move up to there, and it's going to do 2 pseudopods against Ericos. 11 to hit. Wow, I'm rolling real bad with these things. 16 to hit.
Oh.
Next one. It's going to do 1 pseudopod against Echo's Echo and 1 against Ericos. These aren't exactly the smartest creatures. It's a 21 against the Echo.
It's dead.
Oh shit. Natural 20 on Ericos.
Awesome.
That's 15 bludgeoning. And... no, this could have been worse. Only 21 acid. That's actually not bad.
Okay, I'm gonna retaliate against him.
Okay. It's a 14, so that's a fail, so 2 lightning damage. But that is its turn. Lyric. And they both look about the same, so it's hard to tell which one is more wounded than the other.
I think I'm going to go after purple first, then.
Okay.
That's 18 damage and a miss.
Okay. And that was purple, so that is... Okay. Echo.
I'm gonna take 2 attacks against purple.
Alright, go for it. 14 will, or 29 will hit for 14. That is exactly what it had left. You guys have done that like 2 or 3 times this fight so far.
The dice know we need the help.
I know, right? Alright, anything else?
Yeah, seeing as how it got that webbing spray, Echo's gonna move around.
Okay.
And he got hit about, what, 10 feet away from it?
Yeah.
So he's gonna keep about that same distance.
Okay.
That's it.
Gotcha. Oz.
She'll touch again.
Okay. Yeah, that'll hit.
Yeah, that'll be my turn. Stay where I am.
Okay. Ericos.
Am I close enough for a opportunity attack if I move?
You might be.
Yeah, I thought I might be. I'm gonna heal myself.
Okay.
It's just I don't have any options. And that'll be my turn.
Hey, that's actually probably your best one yet.
Yeah, it's my lowest level spell I've cast, and it did the most healing.
Yeah, that was a good one.
I needed it.
24 and on a 3rd level, nice. Okay. Looks like each of you are getting a pseudopod. Ericos first. 15 to hit.
Nope.
19 on Echo.
That's a hit.
9 bludgeoning, 7 acid, so 16 total. Lyric.
2 more attack.
Yep, that'll hit. That'll definitely hit.
Crit.
And that will take out the last remaining sludge. As it just dissolves back into the pool that it came from. All of the threats are seemingly ended. What would you guys like to do now?
Sit on the floor for a minute.
Okay.
Narcos is gonna just sit on the floor for a minute.
Oz is trying to wipe the slime off of him.
Should we get rid of the slime now?
I think it's gotten rid of already. I think that was it.
It's not soup, Echo.
There's still something stuck to the wall.
I don't know if they needed us to redecorate for them, but I guess we could if you really want. I mean, you're the tallest, so you'll probably have to do a lot of it, but...
I think we should retreat back around the corner and take a short rest.
Should we tell the mushroom people that we took care of the angry slimes?
No, we'll tell them on the way out because there may be more. I'm not sure I have the healing to get everybody bumped up and have anything left over without a short rest.
Well, I'm okay now since that last heal you did. So I think it would really just kind of fall on both you and Echo on how you're both feeling.
I'm less than half by a bit.
I'm down 105.
Yeah. I don't have the spell slots to get us both back up anywhere healthy.
I have a superior healing potion I could take.
If you wanted to retreat back to the Myconids to take a short rest, it wasn't that far back. I mean, maybe like a 3 to 5 minute walk, and you could be back there.
Yeah,
and
we
you
could
could
do
take
that.
a short rest there.
Yeah, I didn't think about taking an actual short rest there, but yeah, then we could tell them about it too. Maybe they'll know if this is all of them.
Yeah, we could tell them we killed 5.
Yeah, let's do that. I think that's a good idea. For some reason, I was just thinking it was farther back. Probably because this place is getting in Ericos' head.
Okay.
Let's just hope they don't turn us into Myconids or something similar.
Yeah. Break out the hit dice for rolling.
So are you guys kind of like sharing with them the vision of what happened and everything? Okay.
Yep.
You get immense feelings of gratitude. And then they all start to kind of like come in closer to you all. And you can see them start to release these spores, and these spores go all throughout the room. And at the end of it, you guys feel like you have a new ability. You think that you could probably communicate telepathically with each other as long as you're within 30 feet of each other.
Okay.
So they kind of gave you some of their spore ability, and it rubbed off on you, and they bestowed upon you the ability to communicate telepathically with each other, as long as you're within 30 feet.
Very cool.
Oz was expecting something bad as soon as I started saying
expecting full, like, Last of Us stuff. We're all going to be mushroom zombies.
I just saw him start shaking his head. He was like, oh, fuck. So the telepathy is kind of like theirs. You don't necessarily communicate in words. It's like thoughts and emotions, but you can still like get points across and stuff like that. So you can essentially just communicate.
Now, with lyrics buzzing in his head, do we start hearing that too?
That depends on him, really. How much control do you think you have over that buzzing, Lyric? Do you think you can keep it from telepathically going to everyone else constantly?
So,
I'll leave that up to you. That's more of a
Yeah,
roleplay
'cause I
decision
think-
than...
they're like spirits that are surrounding me. So I don't think there's any reason necessarily that it like that would cross any kind of telepathy.
Okay. Yeah, that's fair.
All of you feel Echo's hunger.
Echo, I was thinking that. I was like, I bet we're going to be feeling Echo's hunger the entire time.
Mm-hmm.
You all would definitely... Go ahead.
I was just gonna say I burned all my hit dice.
Are you back up to full?
No.
Oof. Those 2 1s, man.
You definitely get like an arrogant pridefulness that doesn't feel like Oz coming from Oz. And you get it frequently enough.
I don't know. I think the only thing you get from Ericos is the fact that he really just wants a teaching position right now.
You'll feel that tongue pain.
Hey, Luke, you think we could call it there? My voice is about to go completely.
Yeah, no, I was gonna call it there. We're at 4 hours, so if we go any further, we'll be in another hour to 2 hour thing. So that is a good place to call it. Anything anybody wants to do before we call it there?
No, another terrifying run of pure fun. It's all good.
All right. Well, we are going to call it there. Thank you to anybody who watched. Nobody died this session, so that's always a good thing. Nobody even went unconscious, so bonus points for that. But yeah, we will be back in 2 weeks on Saturday at 10 p.m. Eastern Time, and we'll be playing for, 3 to 5 hours or so, just depending on how things go. So look forward to that. We are getting closer to the party finding their way to Eleni and Gravedrinker, so be on the lookout for that probably next session. But other than that, have a good night, everybody, and we will see you in 2 weeks.